T.I. just came forth and denied all allegations of sexual misconduct and all allegations of drugging and forcing women to do threesomes. He says anything that he has done has been done consensually, and he has never forced a woman to do anything that she didn't want to do. He also says that his wife, Tiny, does not deserve any of the backlash that she's getting because she's a wonderful, sweet person. In my opinion, the allegations against T.I. and Tiny are very sketchy. I do believe that they engage in threesomes, and I do believe that they do drugs recreationally. But I do not believe this Sabrina Peterson chick is authentic. She's not telling the truth. All of these accusers seem to only be talking to Sabrina Peterson. They're not talking to the authorities. They're not talking to anybody else in the media. She's the only one coming forth with screenshots of these alleged victims. And my thing is Sabrina making fake pages and sending herself messages and pretending that those messages came from T.I. and Tiny's alleged victims? I think so. I think that it's a possibility that she could be making the whole thing up in an attempt to extort T.I. and Tiny. That's what I think. Sabrina Peterson seems unstable. I don't trust her. And the fact that she's a convicted felon who went to jail for stabbing a close friend of hers doesn't sit well with me. But all of these allegations against T.I. and Tiny and all of these other allegations that are getting ready to come forth on other celebrities make me kind of smile, because all of them turned their backs on R. Kelly. Nobody stood up for him when he was going through the whole surviving R. Kelly scandal. And now he's in a federal jail and people are still mute about the injustices he has been facing. Everybody shuts down, Nobody is defending him. But at least T.I. didn't diss him. And I don't think T.I. is against R. Kelly. But hopefully, if a couple more of these celebrities go through these false allegations, they will wake up and realize, hey, you know what? Maybe I should have spoke out for R. Kelly. Maybe I should have said something positive to help him in his time of need and not be so scared of backlash. At the end of the day, it's always going to be wait on the facts over here. I always wait on the facts. I do not rush to judgment. Like I said before, this Sabrina Peterson chick is very questionable. She is the only one who has access to these accusers. Nobody is talking to the media. None of these accusers are trying to talk to major news outlets to get some cash. Nobody is trying to talk to the cops, and they're so traumatized. Why not? Why is Sabrina Peterson the only one with access to these accusers? Is it because these are fake pages? Did she have a threesome with T.I. and Tiny, and did she fall in love with T.I. and maybe he didn't wanna, and now she's trying to get back at him with these fake made-up allegations? That's a possibility too. Sabrina Peterson could be a total psycho. She seems like a psycho. But hopefully T.I. and Tiny stop bringing these strippers to their home. This is a lesson for everybody in Hollywood. You got to stop all this crazy sexual activity. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you can, have a whole bunch of strippers in your house and have sex and have orgies. But women in this era will agree to do something willingly and then come back 2, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years and say that they were raped and they were forced when the money runs low. So I need for all these men in Hollywood to start being smart and stop putting themselves in a position to be falsely accused by these dirty whores. Anyway, shout out to T.I. and shout out to Tiny.